We live, we live, we live.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. So we got more news for the trade deadline, but introducing my guy King J. Yo, what's the word, man?
Good, y'all. Was good.
Yo, so a lot has been going on today. We've been having a lot of trades with this trade deadline. Um, we already tackled, the Jimmy Butler yesterday. Um, So we got more stuff going on right now. I mean, trade deadline was over at 3 o'clock. So we got like a lot of teams been traded. Dennis Schroeder's have been traded to like 4 teams in 24 hours. That was wild. Um, a lot of teams acquired certain players, stuff like that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This was a busy deadline.
So OKC they traded Daniel, OKC traded for Daniel Tyson, a 2031 second round pick. Pelicans received cash consideration. That was on the 5th. That's what happened, but seems like I think they waived Daniel Tice. The Kings acquired Valanciunas from the Wizards for City Kissako and two future second round picks. So at least the Kings, they got a center that could rebound and he could do a little scoring. Celtics traded Springer to the Rockets for a 2031 second round pick. The Rockets get Jaden Springer, 2027 second round pick, and the 2030 second round pick. Um, Reggie Jackson, he got traded to the Wizards for Jared Butler and the 26th first round pick. So the Sixers received 27, 28 second round pick and two second round picks for 2030. That's what they got right now. It says the Pistons they received KJ Martin. Everybody knows that that's Kenya Martin's son. So he got traded for cash consideration.
Where he going?
He went to the Pistons. He came off. He came off for the Sixers. They wasn't
Yeah,
playing him. They wasn't
yeah.
using him. So, but the Pistons get a 27 second round pick from the Bucks, and then they get a 2031 second round pick from the Mavs.
That
That's who
might
they
be
got.
because they young, so they probably give him some minutes, some time.
Right. Um. So that's what ended up happening. But then it says right here that KJ went to the Jazz. Dennis Schroeder, so he got traded. So KJ got traded from the Pistons.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis Schroeder and Lindsey Water the third, they both go to the Pistons. KJ plays for the Jazz right now. So I think Kenya Martin was real happy because I was watching it today. I think Kenya Martin is a little happy about that because KJ could get playing time over there. And he's saying his son is not getting no playing time. So, and it's garbage time over there. So PJ Tucker,
Granted,
uh,
garbage
huh?
time. That Philly should have been garbage time too.
Yeah, but he ain't getting no burn. They got some other guy that's playing ahead of him. I think it's an African guy. He's on the team. He's playing ahead of him. So KJ not getting no burn over there. And then you got the Raptors. They landed PJ Tucker for a 26 second round pick and cash consideration from the Heat.
Think it's Tucker time to retire?
Absolutely. He should retire. He should. So I guess this trade is finalized with the Warriors and Heat. So yeah, Andrew Wiggins, Kyle Anderson, they both go to the Heat. Jimmy Butler goes to the Warriors. The Jazz gets Josh Richardson and KJ. all those picks came from other stuff like that, other people, but those are just small stuff like that. Like Caleb Martin, yeah, he went to the Mavs from the Sixers. That's about it. Everything else is just like look, I didn't even know about this. On February 1st, Mo Bamba, he goes over to the Jazz. The Clippers get Eubanks and Patty Mills.
Yeah, I ain't know nothing about that either.
I didn't know nothing about that. Also, Jazz and Suns, they trade. What they did was trade picks. They ain't even trade a person.
I thought they traded Yusuf Nugget.
Yeah, they did. It don't even say Yusuf Nurkic here, but yeah, he did get traded though. I'm on the NBA app, so I mean, I'm on the NBA joint. They don't say Yusuf Nurkic here. I guess they didn't put it in as of yet. But yeah, you okay? Okay, I see where that. I see where it is. Yusuf Nurkic. Where's Caleb Martin? Caleb. Well, Caleb got traded for Quentin Grimes, but I don't see the use of Nurkic here. He got traded to the Hornets. So out of all these picks, man, like who you think came off with these picks for today? Or
Who I
through
think
before the
got better?
trade deadline happened?
What you mean? Who I think got better?
Yeah.
Um, Definitely the Cavs. The Cavs got a little better.
Oh, for DeAndre Hunter for Cash
Hunt-
LeVert.
Yeah, that's a good piece for them. You feel me? Because granted, Levert he alright, but Hunter is a grown man. Hunter is a grown man. He come off the bench for them. At least give them some time. Feel me? Give them at least 10, 15, maybe 20 points off the bench. So that's a good piece for them. Um, Trying to think about who else. Um,
Well, I mean, I got the transaction that went down. Everything today. Let me see. Let me see the Valanciunas thing. I don't see the Wizards stuff up here, but they did say he went. Yeah, Alex Lynn. So okay. Alex Lynn went to the Wizards because he came over from Sacramento, and Kobe Jones. They got that. They got him from Sacramento. Oh, Marcus Smart. He plays for the Wizards now too. They got him from Memphis.
Damn, they sent Smart to the Wizards.
Yeah, they sent Smart to the Wizards.
Yeah,
So Smart plays for the Wizards now.
nah, he ain't staying there.
The Pelicans, remember they traded Ingram for Bruce Brown. So Bruce Brown plays for the Pelicans. Ingram goes to Toronto. Kelly Olynyk, he went over there too from Toronto. So he plays for the Pelicans. Ingram is with the Raptors. The
That's
Pistons
all
waived
right.
Wendell Moore Jr. Okay, so he's gone. All right. OKC waived Daniel Tice. I seen that.
How you would be out on the Raptors?
Who?
The Raptors trade with Ingram going to the Raptors. How you feel about that?
Fresh start. But I want to know. I want to know what's his contract looking like? Does he has 2 or 1 more year on that contract, or what's going to happen? I'm pretty sure when his contract is up, he's not staying in Toronto. He's not going to resign with them. That's not going to happen.
I feel like Ingram could go to a contender and make noise.
He can. We all thought. I mean, at one point, I thought the Pelicans was a contender when
They
Zion
did.
was
They,
healthy.
if they all could stay healthy, they are a contender.
Yeah, they
There
can't
was a
stay healthy
point,
for
like
nothing.
I
They
think it's
can't
like
stay healthy
2
for
years
nothing
ago,
though. It's just crazy.
right? Them niggas had the number one seed. They all was healthy. They started off the season looking real good.
Yeah, so Valanciunas here, he got traded for City Kisco because Kisco came. I know he came from the Bulls. So Valanciunas is going to Sacramento. At least he has a chance to go to the playoffs. Kevin Herter goes to the Bulls from Sacramento. Zach Collins came from your team, the San Antonio Spurs. That
Where
was
he at?
what the
Oh, he on the Kings too.
nah. Zach Collins is on the Bulls.
Oh, he on the Bulls.
Yeah, it was a 3-team trade, so that's what happened with that situation. So he's on the Bulls. He got traded. That was with the Zach LaVine situation. Torrey Craig, I know he got waived. Somebody picked him up. I just saw it just a minute ago. Somebody picked him up. Torrey Craig, he got waived by the Chicago Bulls. And that the guard that they have, Chris Dort, he got waived also.
Man,
I just saw something about Luke Connect. Didn't he get traded? Luke Connect got traded. I know I saw him.
that
Yeah, they don't even got it up yet, but he did get traded. Luke Connect is not there. He's not with the Lakers right now. He got traded. He's out of there.
Dalton connect.
Yeah, yeah, Dalton Connect. Sorry, my fault. Yeah, he's not even there.
He went to the connect went to the Hornets for a big man. I'm trying to think about his name. Who?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. The young guy,
Yeah,
Williams. Is his name
Williams.
Williams? Right.
I don't know. I thought Connect. I didn't think the Lakers would trade Connect. Granted, I thought he
I didn't even know they was able to do that because he's a rookie.
was a rookie. That's a fact.
I didn't even know
I
they
ain't
was
gonna
able to
lie.
do that. Maybe I got to
The
read up
Lakers,
on the.
the Lakers out here,
You said what? The league is what?
they out here running shit in the NBA.
They are. Yeah, I think
They getting Luka available. They getting the drop on Luka. Like
it's a lot of stuff that went down. So you think you think the Wizards is gonna waive Chris Middleton?
yeah, yeah, they in rebuilding mode. It ain't no sense for them to be there. And they need to rebuild. Like they're trash. They they definitely need to rebuild. Chris Middleton, I mean, I don't really know a fit for him right now, but he goes to probably a little contender, a little veteran team.
Well, they was thinking about I mean I heard reports saying they could waive him and then the Lakers could be the team that could pick him
I
up.
was just about to say he come off the bench for the Lakers. That'd be a good pickup for them. Maybe
Yeah,
the Lakers.
they don't have Dalton Connect up here. His name is not even up here right now for trades. I guess they didn't put it in, but I know I saw it earlier. I know he got traded to the Charlotte Hornets. I guess let me see what the Lakers.
The Lakers
I'm on,
is
I'm on
smacking them.
ESPN. The only thing they got that's available is that they waived some kid Quincy Oliveri. That's about it. But damn. But Dennis Schroeder, he gets traded like 4 times in 24 hours.
Yeah, they
So
out
I
here
know, so I
crazy.
know he said it was something like, "Yo, this is modern day slavery and stuff." You know what I'm saying? So,
He's not that guy. That's all that is.
I mean,
Nobody else gets passed around like him.
yeah, but he's pretty decent though.
He alright, bro. He's a tradable piece. Like
He's,
he's not moving the needle. He ain't up in the needle. He's a good backup point guard.
I mean, he's serviceable.
Yeah, he's serviceable. That's a fact. He's serviceable. He might could go to somewhere like the Clippers, maybe. So I mean, maybe the Clippers, handle the ball a little bit. They trade a couple of their guards.
But right now, I'm seeing. Oh wow, the Lakers is killing Golden State 50-28. But right now I'm seeing that it's saying that the Wizards they waived Kissako and Reggie Jackson, but they not waiving Chris Middleton. I mean, maybe his contract is too big for him to be waived. So I guess that's what it is.
Nah, yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot that went on today, man. But
I think the Wizards are.
the biggest trade of today, trade started before the season started. Remember, Cat got traded for Randall.
Yeah.
That was like the big trade right there. And then all of a sudden, you start having more stuff trickling down. So now you got the Luca to the Lakers. You know what? From the reports, and I saw what was going on with that situation. The general manager was basically saying that they looking to win now. But I just feel like how many big men do you need? You got you got 80 Gafford and Lively. They don't have. I mean, they point guard Dinwiddie and Hardy coming off the bench. You got Kyrie as they shooting, and then you got Clay playing a three. I don't think they could win. I doubt if they could get a win.
I
I
don't
don't.
think they have enough on the perimeter. Like enough. Like yeah, Kyrie and Clay, those are big names, but they're not. Clay is not the same guy. Granted, he'll make me look wrong today because I ain't gonna lie, he just wowed out on Boston. But consistently, he's not the same guy. And he's still nice, still good, but he's not Clay that we all know. So like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. They're gonna look good though. They're definitely gonna look good. I was watching them tonight. I'm like, nah, they got pieces. Feel me? If all them bench players that they had, like Dinwiddie, Max Christie went off today. Um, feel me? Like if a couple of pieces, if them pieces come to play like they did Najee Marshall, like they was all wilding out. So they beat Boston. Boston was fully loaded.
I mean, Boston they play stupid basketball. They just shoot a bunch of threes and think they
Yeah, they
just
did.
gonna. Yeah, they think they just gonna overwhelm you by just hitting that. I mean, they shoot the most threes in the NBA and probably miss the most. I mean, they shoot. They say they average about 51 threes per game. So Celtics
They did it
is
last year.
all right. So it looks like it will be true. Shams is saying the Nets is working on buying out agreement with Ben Simmons. I mean, it says the Clippers and the Cavaliers among potential landing spots for the former NBA forward.
He definitely gonna get picked up though. You gotta realize, bro, he's a wing who facilitates. Feel me? So
I
that's
mean, but
really what
what would the Clippers need with him though? For what?
they got Harden. Harden does that. The Cavs could use them though off the bench.
I mean, he can
Give,
still run point. He still show
yeah,
flashes of it, so he can
give
still
him
run point.
give him a good 10, 15 minutes, let Garland or Mitchell or them get a little 10-minute break. Bring him in. He played D. It's not like he don't play D. He play D. Feel me? So there's a couple of teams that can use him. Shit, the Warriors could use him right now. The Warriors could use all the help they could get.
But it did say right that
But
this
he ain't gonna
season
get
he's
no.
averaging six. This season he's averaging 6.2 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 6.9 assists
Yeah.
in 25 minutes per game.
No, not that. That 25 minutes. That's a lot of time.
I mean, listen. Imagine if he was playing 48 minutes. How much he'll really have? You know what I'm
Well,
saying? He's
12.
only
You have 12, 10, and 12. Oh, they be averaging a triple double.
yeah. I mean, this is decent numbers to be playing 25 minutes. I mean, I think he just need to go somewhere maybe that could fit, but it does says the Clippers is one of the teams that's looking at him right now. I just don't understand it. I don't know why he doesn't do anything. Okay, so Craig, I was talking about him. The Bulls waived him. The Celtics picked him up. So
Oh, the Celtics picked up Craig.
yeah, they picked up what's Torrey Craig? That's his name.
That's a good pickup for them.
I mean, he
He just
plays defense. He's a 3-and-D
plays
guy.
3-3. Yeah, that's a fact. That fits them perfect. You'll have left. You put him, JB, JC, feel me, Porzingis. You get a left lineup. Come off the bench with Pritchard and Hauser, or whatever his name is.
So you feel like what the Suns did with Nurkic, sending him to the Hornets for Cody Martin, the twin of Caleb Martin. You think that's a good situation? I mean, they picking up another small guy. Like they're not even picking up guys with height.
Well,
I
I
mean,
mean, the fact that they'll probably play Caleb Martin a little bit, feel me, or whatever. I don't know.
no, that's Cody Martin. That's the other twin that played for Charlotte.
Cody Martin.
Yeah.
It's not.
Caleb used to play with the Heat. I remember when he went to the finals, but I
Yeah,
know
Caleb is
they
better.
both used to play for Charlotte at the same
Yeah,
time.
Caleb is better.
Yeah, Caleb is
Nurkic,
the better player.
I don't know. That's not gonna do nothing. Their best bet was to trade Bill. They couldn't do it. There's no trade clause. But that was how they was gonna get either another good piece or a couple of good pieces as a role player. You feel me? So like I don't know. Yusuf Nurkic for Cody Martin, they ain't really doing that. Cody Martin probably won't even get no time, respectfully, because you gotta realize what he like a two, right?
Yeah, he a two.
He a two.
Like, he can play like two or three those positions.
You got you starting D Book at the two. Bradley Bill come off the bench as a two. You feel me? So and then you got Grayson Allen damn near 2-3. Royce O'Neal damn near 2-3. Like Monte Morris come in for what's the name at the one. So he ain't really gonna get no time like that.
Probably not. I mean, you're right. He probably
Yeah,
not
he,
gonna get no time.
he really not gonna get no time unless you feel me like a injury happened to one of those heads I just named. Other than that, he ain't gonna get no time. But I know you could Yusuf Nurkic wasn't getting along. I know that for a fact. Feel me?
But Yusuf is he's slow. He stay injured.
Yeah, he
He's
getting
been
old.
around. He's been around as long as Jokic, and Jokic is just ascending, and Nurkic is just descending. And it's funny because during that draft, Nurkic was picked first.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He was picked first in Denver, and I guess they saw the potential with Jokic. It's like, oh
And
nah,
he's
we
starting, right? He was starting over Jokic.
yeah, he was starting over Jokic, right? Jokic was I think a late pick. I mean, yeah, you got Grayson Allen, Bradley Bill, you got Ryan Dunn. You think he could play over
Right.
Ryan Dunn?
Because Ryan done played D. Like that's what they when he played D or try to play D. He one of their best defenders. Royce O'Neal, then Ryan Dunn. Feel me? So like he might though. We'll see how the hoes are going to run now. He might.
You got Nick Richards. I mean, he's a shot blocker. Plumlee is an aging player. He's old. He's 34 years old. I mean, Royce O'Neal, he just shoot threes all day. Of course, you guys brought in Cody Martin and some dude named Mitchell. He came with them too, but he ain't gonna get no burn. He's not gonna get no playing time. He's making a lot of money, 7.7 million. That's for a player that
Right.
don't even
Right.
do
Where he
much.
coming? He coming from the Hornets.
Yeah, he coming from the Hornets. I think my opinion, I think Monte Morris is a better player than Tyrus Jones. In my opinion,
I don't think so, bro.
you
Why
don't
you
think
think?
Monte Morris is better?
Nah. You gotta realize, bro, when Tyus Jones is what was that like 2, 3 years ago?
Yo, Bradley Bill makes more money than Devin Booker, bro.
Bro, I know, bro. That,
By 1 million.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I mean, disrespect. Bradley Bill could take it. This he's not trash. He Bradley Bill because you have Booker. So all they doing is clashing into each other. Feel me? They do the same exact. They do basically the same exact thing. They look to just really score the ball. They're not defenders. Feel me? They looked at to score the ball. You got KD already, who already gonna have the ball in his hand a lot. They really can't get to their full potential because it's really not that team is not built correctly.
So you think Bill should have waived that no trades clause, but he'd have waived it.
Yeah.
They could have sent them to the middle of nowhere, send them to Utah or something.
He was he, he would have definitely been either the one or two option. Definitely one or two. He wouldn't have been the third option.
Yeah, but
Probably been
I
the
I,
second.
I don't want to play. I wouldn't want to play for Utah. I mean, listen, Utah is waiting for Cooper Flag to come out of Duke.
Well,
That's their best bet. I mean,
why you think he was going to Utah though?
who Cooper Flag?
No, Bradley Bill.
I mean, they could have sent them there.
Nah, he would have been going to the Heat, bro.
What
Telling
would the
you,
Miami Heat or off? Who would they offer just to get Bradley Bill?
bro. They was gonna trade Butler for Bill, bro.
Oh, right. I'm not gonna lie. That situation would have never worked out. I think it works out better for the Warriors.
I get why you saying they need him more.
Yeah, in a way, how the Warriors play is kind of similar to like how Miami have. Like they don't have Jimmy Butler just dominating the ball like that.
Hmm.
So I mean, it's the same thing with the Warriors. They do a lot of pace and space, Princeton offense type stuff, but they offense was too geared behind Steph Curry. So I mean, it could change now. Now,
Granted, I feel
now
like
because
I don't.
Butler doesn't shoot a lot of threes, so he could be your midi. That's your mid range assassin right there. I mean, Jimmy Butler playoff Jimmy is a thing, man.
Yeah, that's a
He
fact.
that's a thing, man. He puts it on when he's in game mode in that playoffs. It's a wrap. I don't think nobody could play him like that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, look, he took that team to two NBA finals. And the two teams that he beat to get there, they both won the championship in different years, the Celtics and Bucks. You see what he did to the Bucks 2 years ago. He dismantled the Bucks, but that was only because Giannis was injured. And what he did to the Celtics was embarrassing. Like he embarrassed the Celtics. Like it was crazy how he embarrassed them. He almost swept them out of the playoffs. They did come back from a 3-0 to make it to a game 7, but they fell short. You know what I'm saying? They probably looked at it was like, oh, we got to get rid of what was that player that he was going back and forth on the Celtics? That light skinned guy. He plays for Charlotte.
Oh, Williams.
Yeah, Grant Williams. They was like, oh no, we got to get rid of you, man, because
Yeah, they packed him up after
they
that
packed
shit.
him up. Jimmy got him traded, so that was a wrap.
No.
Nuggets is killing Orlando 100-71. Lakers is 69-43. Kings is losing by 5 right now, 46-41. The Trailblazers on a 5-game winning streak. They got the longest winning streak in the NBA right now. Pacers is losing to the Clippers. Mavs, they beat the Celtics. Rockets lose to the T-Wolves. And that's what's going on right now. So we covered everything. We covered all the NBA trade. It was just a little something, something. All the major trades was like the day before. So that's what it was. But we covered basically all the trades that happened today. Some guys was key guys that need to be on teams. Some guys needed to be traded because they don't fit the team scheme. And it is what it is. What's your final thoughts on these trades and stuff like that?
I'm gonna say who I think came away with a W at the deadline. I feel like, of course, my Spurs came away with a W. Of course, Darren Fox. Watch that. Yo, I'm gonna say it now, and this is what I'm gonna say. Watch out for them Spurs. They like in 12th seed right now. They looking bad. They look down. Watch out for them in the future. They got a future. Um, of course, I mean it's a pick. It's a pick 'em between the Lakers and the Mavs.
I mean, even though they're in the 12th seed, it's like a tight
Yeah, it's
situation
tight.
going on. Yeah, from 7 to 12, it's like real tight. Like, look, they only 3 games, literally. Maybe like let me see how many
Seventh
games they
probably.
behind. Let me see how many games back they behind the 7th. Okay, so they're about 5.5 games behind the 7th seed. So I mean, come on, Minnesota could lose 5 straight games. They win 5. They taking that 7th seed. So I mean, we'll see. They behind the Golden State Warriors. I mean, so we just gonna mention this right here in the West. In that play-in, you got Minnesota, Dallas, Sacramento, Phoenix, and out the play-in, yo, you got 3 teams. That's even Portland is there. So you got Golden State, San Antonio, and Portland. Portland is 22 games, 22 wins, 29 losses, and they won 5 in a row. Possibly tonight they could win 6. So out of that 4 slot in the play-in, what 2 is in and what 2 is out?
Of course, my
You got
Phoenix.
Minnesota, Dallas, Sacramento, Phoenix.
I'm gonna say Phoenix and Dallas.
They gonna be out.
Now I feel like there's gonna be the two playing, so it's gonna be ninth and tenth seed. Well, Minnesota. All right, who you said was seventh? Minnesota, right?
Minnesota is 7, Dallas is 8th, Sacramento 9, Phoenix is 10, with Golden State, San Antonio, and Trailblazers is literally right behind.
I don't see Golden State even with the Butler move. I might sound crazy. I don't see. I feel like they're too far. And when I say too far, I don't mean record wise. I mean when you look at their squad, it's not good enough. And then you feel me? If Steph have a recent, you feel me? Like if Steph start doing stuff again, like like the Steph we know, then maybe you feel me. But the Steph I see, it is a lot on his shoulders. You feel me? But he not respectfully, he's not a top 3 point guard right now in the NBA.
No,
Top
he's
three,
not. Nah, he's
top
not.
four. Like he's not there with them. So like if he get back to who we know him to be, then yeah, maybe Golden State. But really, I don't see Golden State making it this year.
Yeah,
You
but
feel me?
he probably had to do a lot this year for them to even just stay. Remember when the season started, probably with like 15 games in a season, they was number one in the West. They was number one in the West. They
Yeah.
just started losing games after games after game. Draymond was out. Wiggins probably was out a couple of games. Kaminga probably was down maybe a few games. You remember they didn't know what center they want to start, whether it was Jackson, whether it was Looney. He kind of just went with the younger guy. Looney is old, man. He don't got the lateral foot speed, but he's still a good rebounder. But it is what it is. But I think out of the four that I see probably slipping out, I can see um, I think Dallas and Minnesota will stay in the playing.
And the seventh and eighth spot.
Yeah, but maybe Sacramento might slip out. Golden State probably could slip right in there. Phoenix might go to 9, and Golden State might go to 8. I mean, I'm 10. And if it was to be like that, I think Phoenix would just edge out Golden State to go play the 8th seed. I think Minnesota will probably lose to Dallas in that play-in. Dallas will get the 7, and it will be between Phoenix and Minnesota. And I think KD probably will want that at least a game against the
And
Minnesota T-Wolves that swept them and probably get that win so he could get that final 8th seed. That's what I think. What could happen? The East
that
is
play,
just weak, man. I don't know.
it's not even interesting in the East when you get that low.
It's not. It's really not. I mean,
It's only really the top 3 teams that you look at in the East and you be all right, they could make some noise.
well, Cleveland just solidified they the top team in the East by that move that they just made.
Yeah,
You got Boston going to stay number 2. I think New York is just going to hover around 3. They're going to stay number 3. So everything is interchangeable. I think Indiana, Milwaukee, they might end up if that was to happen, that could be a rematch in the playoffs again. Miami, they will face the Knicks. They got the 6th seed, but the playing is Detroit. It's number 7, Orlando number 8, Hawks number 9, Bulls is 10. And I think the Bulls will lose that 10th spot, and Philly will get that 10th spot because Philly is only 2 games behind, a game and a half behind them. So I think Philly can get that spot. That 10th seed, I think can beat the Hawks to face the 8th seed, but Orlando got great defense, man. So Orlando got the best defense in the league, so I don't think they'll beat Orlando. Orlando they had injuries. That's why they went
they
down
do.
that low.
Yeah, that's right. And they pieces back now.
Right. So I think Orlando will probably beat Detroit to get that 7th seed, and it would be between Detroit and Philly. And I think Philly can beat Detroit to get that 8th seed. So I think it would look like that. Detroit would miss out. At least listen, Detroit came a long way. They playing good basketball. I mean, they on a 2-game losing streak. They won 4 out of these, you know, 10 games and shit. So they 4-6 in
Better
last
than
10.
Detroit for the last couple of years. Them niggas was right. Hold on. Detroit made the playoffs last year though, right? Oh, I'm bugging.
Hell no. They was the worst team in the league. Remember, they almost lost like
That's
28
a
straight
fact.
games? Yeah,
That's a
they was the
fact.
worst team in the league.
Monty Williams got fired. Yeah, you right. I'm
Yeah,
bugging.
Monty got fired, but it seems like once Monty got fired, and then they brought in some veterans. They brought in Tobias Harris. They brought in what's his name? Tim Hardaway Jr. So they
Yeah.
brought in and Malik Beasley, some vets that's on the team. So to teach them boys that they did lose Ivy for the rest of the season. So
Yeah.
that's but even if they don't make the playoffs or the play-in, I'm gonna still give them a standing ovation. I mean, look, they 25-26 right now. Last year, I'm gonna tell you what was their record last year. Last year, if I can see it, I can't even see this shit. Man. Damn, I can't even see their record. It's not even showing me. It looked like it says 14-66. That's what it looked like it says. I mean, come on, man. They lost a lot last year. And I think they was on like a 4-game losing streak or some shit. But it is what it is. That's crazy. A lot of trades went down. We had one guy who got traded to 4 teams in 24 hours. You know what I mean? Shit was looking real bad for Dennis Schroeder. Yeah, they was 14. Yeah, Detroit was 14-68 last year. But things was looking real bad and stuff like that. We covered a lot. We went through a lot, right? I did say we was gonna do it in 30, but we did 42 minutes. But that's the thing right there. Yo, that's crazy. Shout out to King J for doing the pod tonight. We out of here. Now look at this, man, right here before we go.